essentiellement militaire. C'est tout à fait exact. Le gouvernement français, en effet, a tenu à ce que ces expériences ne fussent pas seulement utiles dans le domaine militaire, mais encore dans le domaine humain, en faisant des expériences pour savoir dans quelle mesure l'homme pouvait être protégé contre ce danger nouveau, qui est le danger atomique.
In the name of science and national strength, entire regions within the Sahara became testing grounds, not only for weapons of mass destruction, but also for the extent to which silence can be a violent tool of erasure. This is not a story told from behind glass and meters. It is lived, felt, and buried just beneath the surface. We were 7 kilometers away from the explosion. The French explained that it was dangerous. But people didn't understand the danger. They couldn't see anything. The day the bomb exploded at 3 p.m., all the big rocks on the mountain next to us came down. Under the order of the officers, we turned around to watch the mushroom ascend towards the sky. Neither protection nor information was given to us. Beneath this sun-scorched land, history continues to seep. The collected accounts of nuclear testing speak about bodily harm, environmental contamination, and the betrayal of trust as a lived experience. From French soldiers and engineers to Algerian workers and herders, each testimony is a fragment, revealing the asymmetrical costs borne under the system of nuclear colonialism. I am the underground water beneath Reggane, ancient and silent, bearing witness to human deeds. For decades, radioactive waste has seeped into my layers, traveling through my veins at varying speeds, contaminating the very essence of my being. My purity once sustained life above, nourishing crops, quenching thirst. But now, polluted and tainted, I have become a hidden poison, harming the health, agriculture, and livelihoods of those who once depended on me. I speak quietly, hoping my testimony will reach ears above the surface, urging restoration and care. When they realized the consequences of this work, they came to the city, in order to find someone who would take an interest in their cause. We were nomads, we didn't even know what was going on in the city. In those days, we had so much faith in the French. France didn't leave us anything, not even our health. All our life is our cattle, our herd, and we lost everything. An army commander put me in the shower 3 times, and personally gave me 5 shampoos. After this treatment, the detector was still crackling. The next thing I knew, go to your room and get some rest. Silence does not mean forgetting. Some silences are buried in the groundwater, transformed into radioactive time. Others are etched into skin and organs, misdiagnosed or ignored. Every test, decontamination, or shampooing is a ritual, an attempt to erase evidence, yet it cannot truly cleanse the radioactive memory inscribed between bodies and landscapes. In this museum, a room was devoted to Geiger counters. The scouts already in the room were enjoying exciting the counters by approaching the devices with their glow-in-the-dark watches. As soon as I came in, they told me that my arrival had not been unnoticed. The counters had begun to jingle merrily. To test, I left and came in again. I was indeed the cause of their bustle. I then tested the different objects I had on me. In order, the metal buckle of my belt was the most troublemaking item. Next the short-sleeved shirt, the bush hat, and the t-shirt. Returning to the camp, I threw it all in the trash. Which was, I now realize, dangerous. Because it certainly helped to pollute the environment. In the weeks that followed, I noticed that a permanent irritation that had afflicted me since my stay in the Sahara, near my belly button under my belt buckle, had disappeared. With the museum in Munich being very busy with visitors, I was not able to test my naked body, and I could not know if my body was also radioactive. But since the Sahara, I have always had lung problems. When a person realizes they have become a source of radiation themselves, making Geiger counters dance, this is not merely the failure of science or technology. It is structural violence. It shows that not only was the land colonized, but the body, too, became an extension of imperial experimentation. How should we listen to these bodily testimonies? And how might we respond to their echo, which has yet to fade? Since my return in December 1961, I've had hepatitis, jaundice. In 1970, my child of 3 weeks old passed away for the same reason. In 1973, my wife had health issues and was treated by Professor Weber in Nancy, a mysterious disease. For a while now, they have been observing something in my lungs. I am taking medication for a polyarthritis, and I also have issues with my prostate.